Even though there are general federal requirements for being a physical therapist in the USA, you need to go to the state that you want to live in and check if there are any state-specific requirements that may limit your ability to do so as a foreign trained physical therapist. There is the first and best place to check if it is the right choice for you, or maybe if you need to select a different state to start your journey. The credential evaluation process of your educational background as a foreign trained physical therapist is the longest and most time consuming step of all the process. You have a long communication with the agents that you choose to work with, where several documents from the university or college that you studied will be submitted to them. And after that, a document will be generated telling how much your education is equivalent to the entry level in the USA. The entry level in the US currently is the doctor level. That doesn't mean you need to have a PhD to become a licensed physical therapist in the US, but your education needs to be equivalent. One of the things I need to watch out for is your credits on your education is equivalent to the number of credits required in the US as an entry level. The third step of the process is to prepare and take the TOEFL exam. Even though some states doesn't require the TOEFL exam, I highly recommend you take it because not just will make it easy if you want to change states, transfer your license, but also you will need those skills to work as a physical therapist. And that's a great way to measure how you're doing. The TOEFL has four sections: the reading section, the listening section, the speaking section, and a writing section. All those are really important for your daily work as a physical therapist. So do it. Step number four, applying for state licensure. After educational credential reviews is deemed equivalent to the entry level in the US, you will be able to apply for the state that you chose. That's the first step to register for the National Physical Therapy Exam, the NPT. Okay, after your application for the state licensure is accepted, you'll be able to register for the National Physical Therapy Exam, the NPTE. You will get authorization in the FSBPT website, and there you can select one of the available dates and choose the Prometric Center. That's the place where everyone is tested to take the exam. With that, study hard. The content is long, but it's basically what we already know. There's some changes in the US curriculum, mostly based on scales and how to measure strength, how to measure spasticity in the muscles, things like that. But most of the topics are already on your curriculum. You already know that. So sit down. You can select some courses, some preparatory courses to do this, but you know it. Study for the test and you'll be able to pass. Step number six may be optional in the state that you choose to practice. It's the state jurisprudence exam. It's basically a law exam that will test you on what is legal or not in your scope of practice as a physical therapist. Is that, for example, what is the ratio between a physical therapist or a physical therapy assistant, or what is the level of supervision you can provide to them, independing on the setting that you work as a physical therapist? It's usually an open book exam, so you have access to the documents during the test. It's not many questions, usually 20 to 30 questions, depending on the state. And honestly, for the states that I have to take this exam, I already did it 3 times. I have no problem passing it studying for a couple days. Finally, the seventh step, you will receive your state license if you met all the requirements of the state after you applied for a license and if you pass the MPT. The wait is over. Your license is here. You finally reach your goal of becoming a physical therapist in the US. Now you'll be bombarded with calls, emails, and text messages of people trying to recruit you to their companies to work as a physical therapist. At this time, you probably will know better which kind of setting that you want to work on. But I can help you if you need any help. We will discuss a little bit further down what are the settings that you may want to work, what is the pay range for each one, and what are the benefits and the bad side about working on those. For all of that, please join our community, school.com/HHUSA.